Want to know how to make someone who dumped you miss you like crazy? It's not about begging, posting sad stuff online, or trying to make them jealous. It's really about one simple thing you do after they're gone. When you do it, something odd happens. They start thinking about you, checking your social media. Some even pop up asking, "Can we talk?" The best part? By the time they figure out what they gave up, you won't even care because you'll be too busy living your best life. Let me tell you exactly what to do. Believe me, this changes everything. Step 1: Vanish completely. This is your first move, and it's tough. You disappear. Not for attention, not to play games. You actually disappear from their life. No texts, no calls, no comments on their posts, no looking at their stories, no asking mutual friends about them. Nothing. Total silence. I know what you're thinking, won't they forget about me? Nope. The opposite happens. When you're always there, always ready, always checking in, you become common, like air. People don't think about air because it's always there. But when you disappear, when you're suddenly gone, that's when their mind kicks in. They start wondering, where did they go? Why aren't they texting me? Why aren't they looking at my stories anymore? Your absence gets their attention more than your presence ever did. Think of it this way: when you have a toy and play with it every day, you don't give it much thought. But if someone takes that toy away, suddenly it's all you can think about. You become that toy. But here's the real reason: you're not vanishing to trick them. You're vanishing to fix yourself, to focus on you. Because whether they come back or not, you're going to be fine. And that vibe, that's what makes them wish they hadn't left. Step 2: Stop talking about them. This is where most people mess up big time. They disappear from the person's life, but they keep talking about them to everyone else. They tell their friends every little thing. They post vague, sad messages. They talk about what went wrong 100 times. Stop doing that. Every time you talk about them, you give them power. You keep them alive in your head. You stay stuck. And you know what? They find out. Your shared friend tells them, yeah, they're still really sad. They talk about you all the time. And what does that person think? Good. They still care. They're not over me. I still have them if I want them back. You just showed them they can treat you poorly and you'll still be sitting there waiting. Don't do that. Here's what strong people do instead: someone asks about the situation. You say, "I'm focusing on other things now." That's it. Someone tries to bring it up. You change the topic. Someone wants all the dramatic details. You smile and say, "It's all good. I'm moving on." Short, calm, done. No explaining, no complaining, no giving them any space in your chats. When that person hears you're not talking about them, not posting about them, not falling apart without them, something clicks in their brain. Wait, they're actually okay. They moved on already. Did I make a mistake? That's when the second thoughts start creeping in. Step 3: Become the better version of you. Now, this is where it gets good. While they're gone, while you're not talking to them, while you're not talking about them, you do something strong. You improve yourself. You get better. Not for them, for you. You start working out. You learn new things. You pick up that interest you always wanted to try. You spend time with people who truly value you. You fix the parts of yourself you didn't like. You work on your self-belief. You smile more. You laugh more. You become the person you always wanted to be. And here's the cool part: people notice. Your friends notice you're different, happier, stronger, more sure of yourself. And eventually, the person who left you? They notice, too. Maybe they see a picture of you looking amazing. Maybe they hear from someone that you're doing great. Maybe they run into you and can't believe how good you look. And their mind goes, "Oh no, this isn't what was supposed to happen. They were supposed to be sad and lost without me, but they're doing well. They're bright. They look happier than when they were with me. That's the instant. That's when regret hits them hard because they realize something scary: you don't need them anymore. They thought you'd be broken. They thought you'd be waiting. They thought they could come back anytime and you'd be right there, but you're not. You moved on. You grew. You became better. And now they're the one feeling lost. Step 4. Don't respond to their small attempts to connect. So, here's what happens next, and you need to be ready for this. After some time passes, after you've disappeared, after you've stopped talking about them, after they see you're doing great without them, they reach out. Maybe it's a random text: "Hey, how have you been?" Maybe it's a like on your old photo. Maybe it's a comment. Maybe it's a message saying they miss you. These are called breadcrumbs, little tiny bits of attention they throw at you to see if you'll come running back. And this is the biggest test of all. Most people fail right here. They get so excited: "Oh my God, they texted me. They miss me. They want me back." And they respond right away. They're available again. They're eager again. And just like that, all your power is gone. The person thinks, "Okay, good. I still have them. I can take my time. They're not going anywhere." Don't do that. When they send that random text, that late night message, that "I miss you" comment, you do one of two things. Option 1, you don't respond at all. You leave them unseen. You show them that their little breadcrumbs don't work anymore. Option 2, if you do respond, you keep it short and uninterested. "I'm good, thanks." That's it. No questions back, no long talk, no excitement. You stay calm. You stay unaffected. You stay busy with your own life. Because here's the truth: if they truly wanted you back, if they truly regretted losing you, they wouldn't send a lazy "hey" text. They would actually put in work. They would apologize. They would explain. They would show up properly. Breadcrumbs are for birds. You're not a bird. You're a person who knows your worth. Step 5. Live like you've already won. Here's the final step, and it's the most important one. You live your life like you've already won. Not like you're trying to win. Not like you're waiting for them to come back. Not like you're trying to prove something. You live like you already have everything you need, because you do. You have yourself. You have your future. You have people who love you. You have goals and aspirations and a whole life ahead of you. One person leaving doesn't change any of that. When you live like you've already won, people see it. They feel it. It's like a spark that shines from inside you. You're not desperate. You're not needy. You're not waiting around for someone to pick you. You already picked yourself. And that's what makes people regret losing you more than anything else, because they see you happy. They see you sure of yourself. They see you living your best life. And they think, "I had that person. I had someone who was faithful, caring, wonderful, and I let them go. What was I thinking?" But by the time they figure it out, you're already too far gone. You're already surrounded by better people. You're already focused on bigger things. You're already happy with your own life. They had their shot, and they blew it. The truth nobody tells you. Look, I'm going to be honest with you about something. When you do all of this, when you disappear, when you improve, when you stop caring, something happens that might surprise you. They might come back full of regret, saying sorry, wanting another try. But here's the twist: you might not want them anymore. Because while they were gone, you figured out something important: you're actually better off without them. You're happier. You're stronger. You're more confident. Your life is more peaceful. And the person you became while they were gone, that person doesn't need them back. That's the real win. It's not about making them regret it. It's not about getting even. It's not about making them beg. It's about becoming so amazing, so complete, so happy with yourself that whether they come back or not doesn't even matter anymore. You win either way. If they come back, you get to decide if they're even worth your time. If they don't come back, you're still winning because you're living your best life. So, here's what you do right now. Today, pick one of these steps, just one. Maybe you finally go silent. No more checking their social media. No more texting. Maybe you stop talking about them to your friends. Maybe you start working on yourself. Join that gym. Start that project. Try that new thing. Do it once. Then do it again tomorrow, and the next day. Before you know it, weeks have passed, then months. And you look back and realize you're not the same person anymore. You're better. And that person who left you, they're going to see it. They're going to feel it. And they're going to regret it. But you'll be too busy being great to even notice. If this helped you, hit that subscribe button. One click, that's all I need. Because next week, I'm showing you exactly what to say when they do come back begging. And believe me, you're going to want to see that. You can do this. Now go show them what they lost.